I'm joined today by Voichita Lefter, who's Secretary General of the Association of Real Estate Investors in Romania, and also has a brief on public affairs there. Voichita, thanks very much for joining us. Let's pick up a little bit for those who don't know about the association. Just tell me a little bit more about the aims and what you're doing there.
So basically, the association has been established almost 10 years ago. Private investors in Romania in real estate wanted to have their voice heard and have a bridge of communication with the public stakeholders. In such an industry which requires a lot of attention to details, especially into the construction, being the voice there and transmitting further to the public stakeholders the message and what it's really at stake at the level of the investors is very important. So this is why the association has been established, and we are doing a great job into communicating and sending our messages to them, and also trying to put into the right angle into the legislation with our input from the field, which is very important as well, what it is relevant for the investors to come here and also to continue the development in Romania.
Mipim is about reaching out to international investors. So what are you seeing in Romania, and also how are you reaching out to international capital as well?
Our first aim here as a country pavilion is actually to tell our story to the international arena. We want international investors to approach Romania. We have a lot of opportunity, especially in the logistic industrial areas, residential as well. Retail is picking up again very well. So I think there are a lot of opportunities that need to be approached, but somebody has to know us. And this is why we have settled the pavilion to tell our story, for people to meet with us and see who we are, what we do, what is our track record in Romania, national investors, already established international investors that are present in Romania, like AFI, like CTP, and it's very important to be present and talk to the people on the ground. So the intention for bringing capital, new capital to Romania, it's our high aim for that, and that's why we've partnered with the public stakeholders as well. This year we have a strong presence from the government together with us in the pavilion, which is very important for people, for the potential investors to get to know the legislation route, the government route, to talk to the people at the other end who sign documents and decide upon the rules that have to be implemented. And also the Romanian state is also willing and interested more and more in public-private partnership, which is also a route to take, especially in the real estate industry, where a lot of infrastructure can be done all together with the investors. So our presence in here, the Romanian pavilion, and especially the Association of Real Estate Investors, because this pavilion has been built under the umbrella of the Association of Real Estate Investors. And this is very important for us to get our voice heard and also to contribute to the country's profile. The country's profile will compound on the individual profiles in the end of the companies. So we need a strong presence for Romania.
And I suppose, given that a lot of our audience is that international capital, what are the key reasons why they should be looking at Romania?
Romania still have opportunities. A lot of land is out there. The government is willing to discuss opportunities, is willing to take part into these new business arenas. We have also a lot of money coming from the European defense systems right now with wars that are happening in the region. And I think we can also build on the defense industry as well, some new streams of revenue for the real estate industry. So I think we should look with all the lenses, with all the proper lenses to the opportunities that Romania has, being on the border of Ukraine. Also some regional cities that also need to be pumped up, because Cluj, Bucharest, Timișoara, Iași are already filled up with a lot of development. But I think there are also other secondary cities that are building up their presence, where the local partners understand the need to have investors and what investors can bring to the community and how the communities can benefit from this investment and what they can do together.
Good to see Romania here, and very interesting to see that focus in terms of bringing local government, regional government and the investors together. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Richard. So nice to see you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.